Oh, it's been so long. Hang on. Let me just... Am I on a squiff? Okay, right. Let's do a update video. Okay, so this is the first vlog that I've done since I think August last year. So much has happened since then that I thought the best way to restart the vlogs, which I am going to restart doing, and I'm going to start putting videos out every week again like I used to. So the easiest way for me to restart doing them is if I just do a really quick update video. It's going to be quick because I don't want to go into like massive detail of everything, or else this video is going to go on for like hours and nobody wants to hear me talk for hours, but I'm hoping I can quickly update you. So what happened since the last vlog? What hasn't happened? So since August, I don't know if I actually said in the I haven't like watched the last video I did, so I'm not too sure where I left you all, but basically Leggy had to have some major work done on his foot, so we decided to like end the season at the end of the Premier Leagues for him. So the last Premier League we did was Hartpury Premier League, and then we called it off after then, and he had serious work done to his foot because he does have some feet issues. So that got done. He had to go to Fernway Equine Hospital and have the work done, and then he ended up having like 3 months of box rest, and then he had to be brought back into work really slowly. So that's kind of where Leggy was for them. So alongside that happening to Leggy, I also had major surgery done, and that is because I have a health condition. Again, I don't know if I've spoke about it, can't remember talking about it. I like, my brain is mush at the moment, so just bear with me. So I had to have work done on me, and that, I say work done like I've had cosmetic surgery. I have not. So I had something called gastric reflux disease. Yeah. Something reflux disease. Yeah, gastro reflux disease. And what that basically meant is the valve in my esophagus was not working, so I was sick all the time, every day, multiple times a day, hence why you may have noticed in the videos I lost a lot of weight. You know, if you watch the videos through the years, if you're an avid vlog watcher, you will see that I got thinner. So yeah, and that is why, because I was forever being sick. Many years of testing put it down to this, and then it was finally time to have the surgery. I couldn't wait for the NHS anymore because I got down to like 7 stone, so decided to pay and go private, and had that done while Leggy was off, so it was like more convenient with the timing. Had to have that surgery done. Was big surgery, meant that I was off also for quite a while. I think I didn't ride for like about 6 weeks, and I was like adamant that I'd be back in the saddle after 2 weeks. How was I wrong? Like, so wrong. That surgery messed me up so much, and not like the surgery went wrong. It did not. The surgery was a great success, and now I'm healed. It is like, it is the best, and I will thank my surgeon for the rest of my life because he has saved me. And I really do think he saved me, because come on, I was like losing weight so fast. I genuinely thought, like, you know, I'm not sounding dramatic, I was like, I'm gonna die because I couldn't eat, and if you don't eat, you know. So anyway, so that happened, and recovery was tough. It was really tough. Anybody who's had like laparoscopic kind of surgery, they pump air into your body, but it's not like in your organs, it's like around your organs so that they can see what they're doing. And basically that air gets like trapped in weird places, like your shoulder and your back and your neck, and the worst pain, like worse than the surgery. Terrible pain. So those of you who know what I'm talking about, it's a bad time. So that happened. So yeah, so that was Leggy, then there was me. Then I'm not going to go into too much detail about this. Those that follow me on Facebook and Instagram will know terrible things happened. Look, I literally can't talk about it. I'm gonna know about it. It's fine. I lost Safi. It's fine. Don't like talking about it. We're moving on. Can't talk. If you want to know what happened to that, go on Instagram. Go on Facebook and go back. Literally can't even mention it. So that happened. Was pretty shit. Really awful. She's gone. Anyway, so a lot of that happened. Leggy then could start to come back into work, which coincided with me coming back into work. So that was quite nice. So yeah, so I could bring Leggy back as I came back. So I actually had my first ride back on Leggy, and that was like the first time I had rode in weeks and weeks after recovering, and it was really lovely because I was just back with my boy and I just trotted him around the school, and it was the first time he had been rode in months and months and months. So that was really nice. So anyway, Leggy is back. I am back. Then we have had major stuff going on in the background all while the shit was happening. So I have basically decided to push riding for my other country. So not loads of people know, some people know, but I am actually not full white British. You could probably tell, dark hair, dark eyes. My dad was born in Baghdad and Iraq. So, well, not and Iraq, Baghdad in Iraq. So I decided to branch out and see if I could ride for Iraq, because why not? So obviously over here, the system for riding for Britain is you got to go through, like, do certain marks and get certain things. And then I was literally like, well, why ride for Britain when I could ride for my other country, Iraq? So that is what I decided to do. So over the past few months, I think this has been going on in the background for like 6 months now, I actually contacted the Iraqi Federation. So they've got their own FEI. So like the FEI has their own, you know, their own groups. And within the groups are the different federations, and Iraq has their own federation. So I contacted them, and I've been in touch with Hassam and Farouk is the most, like, wonderful, like, he's brilliant because he has been, like, by my side through these months and really helping me get through this system. And there's a lot of bureaucracy involved, and there's a lot of paperwork involved, and so it's like loads of like boring stuff that I won't go into, but it's something that takes a lot of time and has been rolling in the background. But it is nearly official, as last week I went to the London embassy, the Iraqi embassy in London to get my dual citizenship, and I am now dual citizenship. So I am half British, half Iraqi. I'm a citizen of Britain and a citizen of Iraq. So that is super cool, which means that I can now compete for Iraq internationally. And just to top it all off, I am actually going to be Iraq's first ever international dressage rider. That's pretty cool, I would have to say so myself. So that means that I can now travel around the world competing in dressage, and it's exciting because it's something that I've always wanted to become, an international dressage rider. It's always been a dream of mine to be international, and now it's finally happening. And you guys were with me on day one, you know, you were there with the support right at day one, so that's exciting. So because that has been happening, after losing my princess baby girl, it was major because she was playing quite a big role in what was going on. So obviously I then only had Leggy. I do have Dottie, who's Safi's full sister, who we bred also, and then I've got lots of baby horses, because then I've got Luna, who is a Glamourdale foal that we also bred. So we've got lots of baby horses, but Safi was like filling the gap. So she was going to be a horse that could, you know, in the next 2 to 3 years, I could have got her to Prix St George, and she could have started doing the international circuit, because as we know and love Leggy so much, he's not like, you know, he's not like the best. That's really rude, but you know, he isn't designed for the job. So because of that, I think I am going to take him abroad maybe once, but it's not like, you know, he won't do very well on the international circuit, a bit like us in the Premier Leagues, except for it costs like thousands and thousands to go. Oof, just stay on my lap. It costs so much to go international. So yeah, so I was then worried because I had been in touch with the Iraqi Federation, and I was like, it's fine, I've got horses, I've got youngsters, I've got like, it's all good. And then I lost one, and then that really affected the system. So as much as we were all heartbroken in losing her, we had to then find a horse who could take her space, because we couldn't just stop. So much had happened and so much had already been going on that if we wanted to continue this international journey, which we are all on together, we needed another horse. So that then meant we had to go horse shopping. So I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe I've got to go look for a horse. It's been so long since I have like bought a horse. We breed everything. Safi's homebred, Leggy's homebred, Dossie's homebred, Luna's homebred, Tinker's homebred. They're all homebred. So I haven't actually like been to like try horses and see horses anyway. So I was a bit like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? And then I thought, okay, well maybe we should go abroad and look elsewhere. So I was gonna go to Denmark because I don't know, I think they're a bit cheaper over there. And then we were planning to go to Denmark, and I was making a few contacts. People had given me really good contact details, so that was good. So I was planning to go over there. And then I came across one who was an import from Denmark, but her owner's situation had changed and she couldn't keep her anymore. So I went to try her. Her name is Aurora. She's a Palomino, which I have a really soft spot for Palominos because they're like my secret favourite colour. So I went to try her and I thought she was really special. So we bought her. Yeah, that's it. So basically, in a week, we travelled down to Devon to see her, travelled down to Devon and back in a day to try her, decided to buy her because thought it was the right thing to do, felt the right vibes from her, and like so much had happened that kind of led me to buying her. Now, you know, I know a lot of you are going to say I'm being a weirdo, saying like it's the universe, but like my friends know because I've told them the whole story, but so many signs led to me getting that horse. Like I swear to God, Safi was like, this is for you, this is gonna work for you. Like she sent it to me because every time I was like, no, I'm not gonna go and look at her, something would happen that would push me to go and see her. Like stuff was scheduled in for that day, and then like the stuff got cancelled, and then like I can't begin to I won't go into it because it's too long story, but basically many signs led me to her. So I went to try her, really liked her, and yeah, I'm gonna put a little video of her in now so you can see what she looks like. Poof. So that is Aurora. So she's going really well at home. I've just started riding her because I was doing a lot of groundwork with her in the beginning. So I've just started riding her. So that is also going on. So basically, for those of you who are still watching this video, that is why I had to get a horse quite quickly after Safi. Because I had the international thing going on in the background, which was like, had to keep moving, and as hard as everything is, we have to stay moving and keep moving forward because we have all worked too long and hard for this. So, I think you're up to date as quickly as I could do it. So, basically that's that. What's happening right now is Zara has a new horse. Gonna be an international rider for Iraq. And my dreams are to, when I say dreams, I'm not going to say dreams, they're going to happen because we manifest. We are going to go to the Asian Games in 2 years in Japan. Who are we going to take? I don't know, but I am planning to go there. So yes, if you're a sponsor out there and want to, you know, get in touch, you do that. Because it's very pricey to take horses to Japan. Anyway, so we are going to aim for the Asian Games, and then my bigger thing is I want to go to the Olympics. And I know you're going to be like, Zara, what are you talking about? Not everyone can just go to the Olympics. I want to go to the Olympics, and I'm gonna, yeah? And I'm going to be the first person for Iraq in the equestrian teams, you know, the dressage. And we're going to ride for, you know, we're going to be flying the flag. So that is my, I'm not going to say my dreams, that is what's going to happen. When will it happen? I don't know. But again, well done you guys who were there in the beginning when I was just going around on my big old Irish draft horse trying to do dressage. Because now we are way ahead of where that was. So that is it. I'm not going to go on anymore. Welcome back to the vlogs. I'm going to try and post as much as possible. I'm aiming to do once a week. So, my rides at the moment then are, we've got Leggy, we've got Aurora, and I'm breaking in Dottie. Because she's like come of age. So I'll have the 3 for you to see. And then we've got the babies also going on in the background, but they're like little babies. Oh, we got a foal due in May. Oh my gosh. So many things. So many things. I don't even think, you know, I think my last video was actually when we went to Nepal. I went to Nepal too. Yeah, okay. That's it. See you next time.